Pisces, Merry Christmas. This is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for Pisces this week? What's happening for Pisces? Whew. Release. Release. Let go of the past. An ending that makes way for new opportunities. Time to move on, is what this card says. I feel like you're letting go of anything. I don't know why I'm getting fruit come through. Very strange. Maybe you're throwing out old fruit. But it's kind of like that energy, I guess. So you're going, this fruit's been sitting there for a while. It's not been eaten. It's all old. Throw it out. There's something where you're going to just be letting go and seeing that something's gone a bit rotten. Something's just over. It's time to start fresh. It could be a job. Could be anything. It doesn't feel that heavy. It feels lighthearted. It feels like either an acquaintance or some friendships that weren't very much grounded. They felt it's time for them to go. It's time, like, you're different people. I don't know, it just feels like time to release this. Awakening, the Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles. You've already got 3 major arcanas, so you've got big things happening. Pardon me. Awakening is... I've got hiccups. Awakening is spiritual awakenings. It's looking at things from a new perspective, and I feel like with you releasing a lot of the things that aren't serving you this week, friendships, relationships, whatever it is, you just going, it's almost like you're getting rid of them before the new year. You're like, I'm gonna get rid of this, so in the new year I'm starting off clean. I'm starting off, like, it's almost like you're getting ahead on like your New Year's resolutions or something. And you're like, well, if I start off like a week early, then I'm going to be ahead of everyone else already. It's this nice perspective, and that this is all about perspective, of looking at things slightly differently. And I feel like you've got a lot more of a positive perspective this week, where you are like looking ahead and trying to start things off before they get off the ground. It's like you're like, well, how can I... It's almost as if you're excited about your goals or ambitions, and you're like, I'm going to start now. I said next year I'm going to start doing this. Do you know what? I'm going to start journaling now. Or I said next year I'm going to start saving. I'm going to actually start this week. Like, I don't know, there's something where you're getting a boost, you're getting a head start. And it's very good. I feel like with the Hermit, it's also, I feel like you might have been in... The Hermit is kind of like, it's also a card of spiritual awakening. So you have 2 cards of spiritual awakenings. Your psychic abilities might be improving significantly over this time. With the Hermit though, I just feel like you might have been in a time of darkness for a while, and that's the spiritual awakening. It's kind of like a dark night of the soul, where it feels a little bit like depression in some senses. Google it if you're interested in the dark night of the soul. You feel like that's what you're going through. It's very interesting stuff. But with the Hermit, I feel like you're coming out of this dark place now, and you found your light, and you found something to guide you out, and it's your goals, and it's the things you want to do with your life, and it's the things you want to aspire to being and becoming. And there's something where you're guiding yourself out, like you're becoming your own hope. And I know that sounds cheesy or silly, but I really feel like you are. You're like, maybe for a while you were looking outside of yourself for a source of hope. Now you're becoming the hope, and then inspiring others when you start to move forward on your journey even more. With the Queen of Pentacles, there's very much, and the Hermit here, there's very much homebody energy. You might be spending a lot of time at home. It is the holidays, but I just feel like you might be, like, even more so, like, making your home or your bubble a very beautiful place to be is what I feel. You also could be moving in with someone very soon, because I just feel like you're doing up a house, or you're making something more beautiful. And I don't know why, I just immediately correlated that to moving in with someone, but I said it for a reason, so. 8 of Cups, King of Swords, Queen of Wands, 8 of Swords. 8s are significant for everybody this week. There's lots of 8s about. You're letting go of feeling trapped. King of Swords, I feel like you might be very, very intelligent. And I said this recently in a reading, but King of Swords, when you're very, very intelligent, you notice the most intelligent people in the world are very, very sad. And I feel like there's something where you're very, very in touch with reality. You're very, very grounded in the happenings of the world. You're very, very knowing of all the events going on, and you might become very, very weighed down, feeling very stuck, feeling quite insignificant, feeling very much like you can't do much to help. I feel like you're going to have this new inspiration or this new zest for life where you realize, oh yes, there is things you can do, and they may not be as big as how you want to help, but there's something, and there is ways that you can help, and there is little things you can do. And it's actually, even though it might seem little in comparison to how big and how much you want to help others, it's actually a lot more than most people are capable of helping. Eight of Cups is also, I feel like you are walking away from friendships. This keeps coming through, but I have to keep saying it. What else is going on for you, Pisces? And it's not good, like you're letting go of friendships that aren't friendships, to be honest. So it's kind of weird that I worded it like that, but you're letting go of people that aren't your friends. Eight of Wands. See, there's so many eights. Eight of Wands. Also, I'm getting something about you being a very powerful communicator, which makes sense because the King of Swords is here. Which says knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, unemotional, get advice from someone professional and objective, public speaking. There's something about communicating here. You could also, I don't know why I'm seeing someone in particular watching, it won't be everyone. I'm seeing that you're going to make a video of yourself speaking, but it's kind of like for yourself. It's not for anyone else. It's like you're going to make a little time capsule for yourself at the end of this year or this week where you go, this is everything I've done this year, and this is everything I'm going to do next year. It's almost like a vision board, but there's something about someone making a video of all the goals for next year, and then you can come back next year and see if you fulfilled all your wants and dreams. But I don't know why it's specifically videoing, so maybe you're like a video blogger, or like, I don't know, maybe you're a YouTuber, but I'm just getting that you're videoing yourself. Or maybe you're making maybe you're making like a compilation of everything you've done this year, and looking back on it. I don't know, but there's something about videoing. But also public speaking. There's something where you're very good at speaking publicly. Or there's a speech or something. Even if you're not good, even if you don't think you're good at public speaking, you're going to do a very good speech. Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Three of Cups. Eight of Pentacles is work, but it's very good work. You might be a little bit stressed about work right now, because when I said it's work, I immediately was like, ugh. I felt a little bit stressed for you. So whatever it is you're stressed about work, don't be. If you're stressed about school, because it can be work or school depending on what part of your life you're at, but I feel like whatever you're stressed about, listen to my voice, it's actually going to be a lot easier than you're anticipating, and it's going to be a lot more fun and free than you're anticipating. With the Ace of Wands, it just seems like you're not excited about what you're doing anymore, and it might be stressing you out that you feel tied to a certain job. But you're going to go to work very soon, and you're going to either remember why you started, or you're going to realize that there's a way forward from where you are that you're going to very much love and be inspired to continue down that path. It may be a little bit different to what others are doing, what others expect you to do, but I feel like it's very much something you're inspired to do. And like you might feel a little bit like it's time to kind of jump into something new, but you're taking with you the skills or like certain parts of your current job or education forwards. Like it's like you already have what you need to move forward. It's just taking a little bit of a push to get started. It's kind of strange. I don't know what I'm talking about sometimes, but hopefully it will resonate with you in the future, if not now. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Total Tarot Tuesdays. Merry Christmas.